What is going on, tribe? I hope you're having a fantastic week so far. Gloomy morning here on the coast, hoping the sun comes out. I hope it's beautiful where you are this morning. CJ Chandler, holistic health practitioner, coming at you with more health and wellness, my weekly post. And today I wanted to talk to you about, I'm about 10 minutes early for my first client. And I like to run a little bit early. That way I'm not rushing. Rush ratchets up the stress, and I like my day to go nice and smooth because I'm actually quite busy today. So I'm showing up a little bit early. I've got my Shilajit water going, so I'm getting some hydration in before I have my coffee, which is coming up. And good organic coffee always. And I've got my soft-boiled eggs for when I have a protein break coming up. So setting up my day up so it goes nice and smooth. And that way I can enjoy my morning and be a good coach and be nice and present for my clients. So what do you guys do when you have a little bit of time, either before you start work in the morning or when you have little breaks during the day? Try to check as many of those health boxes as you can out of the gate. So again, this morning, the first thing I did when I woke up this morning is sat up in bed and did a couple of nice deep diaphragmatic breaths and just tried to enjoy that zone before all my day comes crashing into my head, and just try to feel and set some intentions. And then I went down and started boiling my water and started my routine, getting my coffee going. And while all that was going, I sat down on the floor again, did a couple of stretches, a little bit more breathing, a little bit of a meditation, and just feeling and setting my intentions for the day and how I want it to go. And when I do that and start my morning like that, my day always goes so much smooth. Whenever I wake up kind of stressed out, a little bit late, which happened during this year's tide change, by the way. Boy, this one messed with me. Another rabbit hole for another subject. That can really mess up the momentum of the day. So waking up, setting your intentions, hydration, and then if you're a coffee drinker, then have your coffee after you've hydrated. Even try to get a little outside light in your eyes so that you're raising your energy naturally and not depending on the caffeine. And again, just checking as many of those health boxes as you can. Now, I'm moving all day today. So for me, sitting and relaxing, doing some breathing, hydrating, going over my day is better for me right now. If you're sitting all day long at a desk, maybe this 20 minutes, maybe that's important for you to get some movement in, all right? Or sometime during the day if you have a 10-minute break. So if you're really busy like I am today, and you're kind of a go-getter and hustling and running a pretty hectic schedule, just make sure the better you take care of yourself, the better you're going to take care of others. And it's just critical right now that you go on all in your health, or you're just not going to perform the way you want to or need to, and aren't going to be able to, stay on your mission, stay aligned. So if things aren't going well right now, alignment is critical, and it all starts with making those 6 holistic health decisions on the daily. Remember, it's hydration, nutrition, breathing, a little backward there in the order, movement, sleep, and mindset, and checking those boxes throughout the day as often as you can, even on those little breaks in between clients or during work. Get some movement in when you can, hydrate, get some good food, try to do a little food prep, and take some pressure off yourself, take some stress off yourself, and take a nice, well-placed deep breath when you need to. Like right now, we're gonna do that together. We're just gonna take a nice deep diaphragmatic breath, nose to the belly, then the chest, little hit with the mouth at the end, just to make sure we're popping open those capillaries and getting that oxygen nice and deep into the lungs, get that diaphragm going, and then nice full exhale, all the way out nice and slow. Now I'm getting ready to get really busy. So for me, I tend to run a little tight anyway, so I'm focusing on slowing myself down. If you tend to run a little stagnant, a little slow, you might want to do a little bit more oxygen uptake, a little more energizing breathing style, a little piston breathing to get those pumps going and getting that oxygen going. So whether you run a little more yang like I do or a little more yin, your breath is really critical to help controlling your stress levels throughout the day. Otherwise, your stress will control your breath. So use your breath to control your stress. Otherwise, because your breath is always a reflection of your environment, can really ratchets up stress, really ratchet up chronic stress, which, like we've been talking about, cause a lot of health problems. So anyway, I digress a bit, but coming full circle, when you have a little bit of time like I do, I always show up a little bit early, so I have a few minutes to get into my zone, I never like to run into a client late. Sometimes it happens, but when I have time, set my intentions, check in my little boxes throughout the day, everything goes nice and smooth. My clients enjoy the sessions, and I get to enjoy my day. All right, guys, with that said, please like and subscribe. If this resonated with you at all, please comment below if you guys think I'm completely off my rocker. And keep it going, guys. Boom. Have a fantastic day.